Hey Spruce Society, how are you? Sorry I'm a little late. I was talking to a member about our amazing business and products. So what I'm going to share with you today is 10 reasons why you want to do a Young Living business. And psst, tell this to your friends. Tell these reasons to your friends so that they will understand too and want to join you in this business. It's not just for you to understand, it's for you to share these reasons with other people and help them to understand. And I just shared a video that you can share with people. I posted a YouTube link and you can share that video. It's like, it doesn't come back to me. It's actually an unlisted video, so it's not gonna point people back to me. You can share it with your friends and help them to understand why they wanna join you in this business. So hi everyone jumping on. Hey Savannah, hey Melissa. Okay, so the first reason why you should start a Young Living business, in my opinion, why anyone would want to, is because you get to work for yourself. Yay, you are your own boss. The other day my son goes, he's 12, he goes, Mom, how can you work for yourself and also have a boss? And I said, who's my boss? And he goes, Mary Young. I'm like, no, she's not my boss, babe. And he's like, well, yeah, she owns the company that I represent, but I own my own business and I am my own boss. I make my own hours. I determine what I'm going to do every day. Mary Young does not call me every morning and tell me what to do. Sometimes I watch videos of hers, but she doesn't like give me a list of to-do actions. That's up to me. So be your own boss. Best job ever. The only problem with being your own boss is like motivating yourself and coming up with that to-do list and knowing what you got to do. So I actually do have a boss, and I learned this from Eric Worre. Everybody in our business has to have a boss. Hey Wendy, hey Denise, hey Karen. Here's who your boss is. Your boss is your calendar. Your calendar should be full. You should be knowing what you should be doing every day, and your boss is your calendar. So you don't actually have no boss. Your boss is a calendar, but guess what? You get to determine your calendar. So you're the boss of your calendar and your calendar's the boss of you. So think of it that way. Okay, next thing, power of leverage. This is the magic sauce. This is the magic thing that most people in the world do not understand about how amazing leverage is. Most people go to a job, they work for somebody else, they get a salary, they go home, or an hourly wage, they go home, and that's it. They don't have leverage. But in this world, a business owner knows. If you've ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, such a great book. But what it helps you to understand is that business owners understand that they need a team of people to scale their business, that they can't do everything off their own efforts. Paul Getty, billionaire Paul Getty once said, let's see, make sure I get this quote right, I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Meaning that you don't want to do everything yourself. You can't grow a large business because you don't even have all the hats. Like do you know how to be an accountant and how to do marketing and how to do product creation and how to do all those hats? Like you don't. Like very few people do. Like Gary Young understood that, but I'm not Gary Young. So I don't even want to. Like I don't even want to work that hard, right? So with leverage, you have a team of people working and you get paid on the efforts of a team. So you share with people and they share with people and they share with people and they share with people and you get paid on all of that. That's leverage. The second part of amazing, amazing leverage that you have in network marketing is that you have the power of consumable products. Not every company has consumable products, but our company does. So as people buy the product, you introduce somebody to a product, let's say Ningxia Red, they fall in love with Ningxia Red, they're buying it every single month for who knows how long, and you're getting paid every single time. Good example, my two dads, my stepdad and my real dad, they used to work together, which is funny. And it was after, it wasn't before my parents got together, it was after, which is, my stepdad was a financial planner and my real dad was a estate planning attorney. And my estate planning attorney dad would get paid on, like when someone he would do their wills and trusts and he'd get paid a one-time fee. And then he would watch my stepdad manage their assets and he'd get paid month after month after month on managing their assets. So he would get paid ongoing, whereas my real dad would always have to go out and find new clients. See the difference? And what ended up happening is that my real dad stopped being a lawyer and he became a financial planner because he wanted to get paid on income streams, ongoing, like we're not allowed to use the word residual, so I won't, but just like ongoing income, getting paid again and again and again for doing something for, you don't have to keep on going out and finding new people all the time. Although that is part of what we do because, the more people you have, the more you get paid on, but that's like your money's increasing. It's not just kind of staying stable. So leverage. Okay, third thing, low startup cost. What does it cost now to be a brand partner? $1, like $1, and it's soon gonna be nothing. So like, hello, the unfortunate part of having a low startup cost is that people don't take it seriously. They don't think it's a real business. It's like if I charged you $10,000 to start up with network marketing, would you take it seriously? Yes, you would. But if I charge you $1, does it change its value? No. This business is a golden goose of like the world and we're gonna keep on going to the reasons why, but it's the best business I know of. And like, because it's $1, people are like, I'm not gonna take it seriously. And the $100 you have to spend a month on product to, get paid, it's like nothing. You'd spend that $100 anyway on Target. So like, and you get to buy products that you love and use, and we spend way more than 100. So, okay, that's number 3, low startup costs. Number 4, free training. Right now, you're watching me for free training. Like, you're gonna go back to college, you're gonna go find, okay, like you wanna go get paid more than 20 bucks an hour these days, then you're gonna have to go back to college otherwise. And go get a degree and spend years in school and debt and loans and writing papers and taking tests and blah, blah, blah. Or you can watch Melissa's videos here in Spruce Society, and it'll take you, I don't know how long they are, maybe an hour or two, and you can get all the training on how this works. And then you take my little video that I just shared. So go into Spruce Society. I just shared it this morning. It's like a cartoon video. And you could just share that with 10 people every day and say, who wants to do this with me? And you will find people, because guess what? People need money. Okay, so free training right here in Spruce Society, live for you all the time. Another place to get really good free training is the 12 Days of Diamonds. That's a gold mine of information. So if you're not in there, that's like all the diamonds telling you how they were successful through the years. So go watch one of those every single day. Free training on how to be successful in this business. Okay, 5th reason why you would want to do this business, prizes and recognition. Hello, like I get to show you like cabinets of backpacks and I don't know, water bottles and jackets and cameras and not to mention trips and Cayman Islands, and I've been to Australia and Ecuador and Utah and Idaho and all these trips, Canada, Europe, that Young Living has sent me on. Not to mention just like sending me things all the time of free gifts just for working. I used to work in a corporate office for 14 years. You know how many trips they sent me on ever? 1, and that was to be trained for them, and that was when I first started, and it was not really that fun, although they did put me up in a nice hotel. But prizes? No, like my prize was a paycheck, and Young Living gives you a paycheck and lots of other cool stuff, trophies. Anyway, I could go on and on. But who got the Stanley? Who got the Stanley Cup last month? My old job at corporate never even gave me a Stanley Cup. Like, I'm telling you, prizes and recognition, network marketing is awesome. Okay, asset creation. Oh, and just like putting your name up in lights and celebrating you. Like, who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love like seeing your name or seeing your friends' names up on the screen and being like, that's awesome. They're putting my name up in lights and there's my picture. And anyway, my corporate job never did that. All right, asset creation, number 6. So when you create a business in Young Living, it has value. Like what you're creating is a business that you could sell. I don't recommend that you do, but you could. You could sell your business and it has value. And how much value? Well, it actually comes down to how much somebody would be willing to pay you for it. But it depends on how valuable it is, how much money you're bringing in every month, how many people that you have under you who are working, all those types of things. But your business has value. So you're creating something, a business that has value. Number 7, you can leave a legacy. So you can pass this business down to your heirs. It lives on. It's not like when you die, your account disappears. When you die, then your heirs can take it over and the income can continue for them. What other like business, I'm watching that right now with our good friend Pat, who passed away, and she left behind a diamond business for her family. And that's awesome. That's awesome. She's gone, but that money keeps coming in. How cool is that from something that she built? So anyway, very cool. And I love that. I love that. I know even if like something happened to me today, I would have an income stream coming in for my kids. And anyway, and my husband. So Super awesome. Number 8, help others. You get to help others. You know, whenever someone looks down on me for doing network marketing, I'm just like, oh, sorry, my dishwasher. I'm like, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea the impact of me talking right now, of me teaching through the years and telling people about this, how I help people put food on the table. I help people pay their mortgage. I help people go on trips. I help people get their kids in lessons that they wouldn't otherwise be able to take, which might spark some, thing down the road. I help people with their health. I help people with stories that I didn't even know. People like, oh yeah, that oil like literally saved me, or whatever. I'm not gonna go into uncompliant stuff, but like that I help people in this business with the products and the business, and I get to be a small part of changing people's lives in a big way around the world, because they see this and they're going to be like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna help people. All right, number 9. I'm gonna come back through the comments at the end. Number 9, company provides the product and the infrastructure. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to create a product. You don't have to source it. You don't have to make sure that it's compliant or, like tested and all those things. You don't have to do any shipping. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't have to pay people. You don't have to keep track of all that kind of stuff that a company has to do. The only thing you have to do is share your link. Share your link and put in your order. Those 2 things. Share your link and put in your order, and teach and talk about the products in the business. So that people, so that you can have the opportunity to share your link. Yesterday I was talking to Nathan, and he's like, I just want to tell people how to buy the products. I'm like, I know, babe. And in the perfect world, that'd be great. But you also have to tell them why they should. And he kind of laughed. I'm like, you got to tell them why they should. That's what this video is for. But you don't need to teach classes ongoing. You can just share a video. Young Living has made videos, short little videos about Ningxia Red, about our oils, about things. You can just send someone the link with the products and a link with the business opportunity, or either one or both, and your product link. It doesn't have to be you getting people over to your house. You can be, but you don't have to do all that. You can just share a couple links with some people and say, hey, I thought, I love this drink, and I thought of you and thought you might like it too, and share them the link with the Ningxia Red video that Young Living put out. So it can just be that simple. Okay, last one, scale your life. Scale your life, live the life of your dreams. Go do everything you've ever wanted to do. And when you were a kid and you thought everybody has I like to think that everybody has these dreams that when they're a kid, that they're gonna go and do stuff, that they're gonna be able to create and travel and have a home and a family and do fun things together. And you can do that in this business. But you gotta talk about the business. You can't just talk about the product. I know people just want to talk about the product, and sometimes they don't want to talk about the business, but for me, actually, it's the other way around, because I'm not all sciencey. I didn't really do that well in science classes. And yes, I know how things work, and I know certain things that I need to take and eat, but I don't understand all the chemistry and all that kind of stuff. And I know some people do, but I would rather just send someone a video and then talk to them about financial and how they can share this business, scale their life, get crazy, or just even a little bit of money, even just a little bit. I mean, I know Melissa's watching me. So when I first asked her, I tell the story all the time. I don't know if you know this, Melissa, I tell the story a lot. When I first asked her, I said, how much money are you making? And I didn't know how long she'd been doing it, but she said $600 a month. And I'm like, $600 a month? Whoa, if I had $600 a month, I wouldn't have to pay for groceries. I wouldn't have to pay for, my electric bill. If I didn't have to pay for those 2 things, and I just knew I had $600 coming in every month, and that those 2 things would be covered, and I could focus the rest of my time on being with my family and paying the other bills, and maybe, doing this business a little bit, whoa, that would be awesome if I just knew I had $600 a month coming in. But what if it was $6,000? Or $60,000 a month? I'm telling you, that's possible. I know that's possible because I've experienced it, okay? And I'm not making any kind of income claims about my personal money, but I'm just telling you, I've seen it. I've been around people that have been doing it. I know what's possible if you share this business opportunity with people. You have to talk to them about it. Tag them in this video. Tag your friends in this video and have them watch it and be like, this girl knows what she's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And I know there's people watching me, Melissa, Wendy, who know what I'm talking about, because this business has blessed our lives. We've traveled around the world together. We've gone places and we've done things. And that's because we know that by sharing this business and talking to people about this business over and over and over and being like, look, this works. And these products are flippin' amazing. They're flipping amazing. People are super successful in network marketing with bad products because they talk about the business. But guess what? We have both. We have both. We have, I like think of it as like two fishing poles that we can bring people in with. Imagine if you're a fisherman and you have two fishing poles instead of one. And you can be like, I have these amazing products and I've got this amazing business opportunity that pays us more than any other company in the industry. I was sitting at on Diamond Retreat with this guy who like got to the top of Amgen, and he's very familiar. He's like, I've looked at all the compensation plans, like all the companies, I know them all. He goes, and you guys have the best one and you don't talk about it nearly enough. So that's my mission, to talk about it more and more and more so that you know and you believe. But the only way that you're gonna have this massive success that I'm talking about is by sharing it. By sharing it. Share the video that I posted, that cartoon video. Watch it yourself. It's 13 minutes. 13 minutes of your time. It could change your life, change somebody else's life. And they have the little bell go on, go ding. Oh, I see something that I didn't see before. And they go, I wonder if this would work. And I wonder if I could share this with people. So what does the video tell you to do? Go out and find 7 people. Hi, Debbie, thanks for watching. Debbie's our upline too. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows about, big dreams. So have them watch that video and have them go, oh, this is a way I could scale my life. This is a way that I could change things for myself and my future and my family. Like this business model, if I go out and teach this with people and I talk about our products and I talk about our business model, we are too scared. I don't know why. I'm more worried about going back to the life I had before than I am about talking to people about business and money, because I know, especially women, because we are the ones that take care of everybody. We need money more than anybody else. Like I take my kids, my husband, it's usually him by himself and he goes out there, but I usually got 3 kids in the back, and when I stop and grab food somewhere, I'm paying for a family. I'm paying for everybody. I'm taking care of everybody. I'm making sure everybody has their clothes. Everybody has their things that they need for school. Everybody's got their lessons going on. I know what stuff costs because I'm the one paying for everything. Okay? And we need money. I know you need money. And the best way that you can get more money into your bank account is to share this business opportunity. So I'm just gonna go through the comments real quick. Hi to everyone that said hi, you're so sweet for watching. Best boss ever. Yeah, you are your best boss. You know your best boss. Yeah, I need to make my calendar my boss. Everybody go grab a calendar. I don't care if it's digital. I don't care if it's on your phone. I don't care if it's paper. I like paper. I'm a paper girl because I like to be able to write things and see things, but your boss has got to be your calendar. You got to have every moment, not every moment. That's not true. You got to plan for the fun stuff. You got to have downtime, but you got to have your working hours. So schedule in your working hours and know what you're doing in your working hours. Who are you talking to? Okay, you're in charge of what you make. Yes. You want a raise in this business? Give yourself a raise. Work harder. In my old job, every job I've ever had, I always had to ask permission for a raise. Ask permission for promotion. You want to raise your promotion? Go get it. Go get it. Who's stopping you? Who's stopping you from getting your own raise in this business? The only thing stopping you, I promise you, is your own fear. Your own fear of what people think, of what people are going to say. But think more on who you're going to help. Who are you going to help pay their bills this month that needs money now? Who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to get out of your comfort zone and go talk to that knows that they need bills to pay, that knows that they need money, that they know the cost of inflation is going up, that they know the cost of gas is going up, that food is going up, everything is going up, and they need money. And you know a way, but you're too scared to talk about it. And I don't know why. I think it's a woman thing. I don't know why we're too scared to talk about this business opportunity. But please get out of your shell and think of the people that you know that need money and share that video with them about how they can make it, how they can be empowered, how you can think of this as a business, that you are a business owner and they can be a business owner too for a flippin' dollar, okay? And using the products that are gonna help their family and change their life and get oils into their home. Okay? All right, let me keep going. Sorry, I'm just like going off on tangents. The comp plan works. It's not emotional. It shows no favoritism. It's numbers. Yeah. Watch that video. It's in the corporate, it was in the workshops by Jihan Thomas. That video just sparked a fire in me. And go watch that video in the workshops. I think they're gonna take them down pretty soon, all the workshops, so go watch it before it does. She talks about this business and money. And anyway, it's super powerful. We need to stop being ashamed of being in network marketing. I'm not ashamed of it. Network marketing has been only good to me. has been only good to me. And I'll say all day long that I'm a network marketer. Absolutely, I change lives. I change lives, and I talk about this business opportunity. Isn't the storytelling still more impactful? Links shared don't get that importance as much as the personal story. You're right. You're right, Shweta. You're right. I've seen my enrollments come from my personal time I give them versus when I have sent links for educational stuff. They just continue to be put away. You're absolutely right. If the more personal you are with somebody, I always tell this story too, but when I was talking to Pat McLean years ago, it was like the last day of the month. And I'm like, hey, Pat, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm talking to people. I'm like, oh, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just saying hi to you. She goes, yeah, you need to be calling people. Like, get on the phone and talk to people and have real conversations. Absolutely. That's much more powerful than sending a video. But what I'm saying is, you don't need to teach classes over and over again. And if you're discouraged that nobody's coming to your classes, just start making videos. Make YouTube videos. Make Facebook, have a Facebook page and teach videos. Teach videos about the business and the products. Teach both. Teach both because we have both. Remember those two fishing poles. Stories are the key. Yeah, so definitely tell stories. I'm so excited to grow and share. I'm so glad, Savannah. Preach. We sure do. See, thank goodness, because I wouldn't be able to sleep selling crap products. I wouldn't be able to sell them. I know, Wendy. You know, and I did a video about that in my own group this morning, that a lot of people work for jobs where they don't really care about what the company does. I mean, I was talking about how I used to be a stockbroker. I didn't really care. I cared about my clients and I cared about their finances, but I didn't really care about the stock market exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people work for companies where they might not care what the company does exactly. They just want to bring home a paycheck. They just want to get the health benefits and maybe people do. Maybe, of course, teachers, I'm sure, care about their students and things like that. But how many people work for a company where it's just like, I don't really care what the company does? And, in our business, my business is people. My business is changing the lives of people and helping people with their health and their finances. And that I'm very passionate about. And I love Gary's mission and I love sharing it. So aligning yourself with a business and the company that you feel passionate about, I think is very important. And you can do that here. You may or may not feel that way about your day job. People are gonna judge regardless of what we do. I'm sorry, I'm just going through the comments. No shame in this game. No, absolutely. I have no shame. I have no shame. In fact, I have somebody in my life right now that I have to see every single week who gives me a dirty look because I talked to her daughter about this business. And I think she just thinks it's like dirty or something. And I'm like, girl, because her daughter speaks a language that most people don't speak. And that's a huge country that we're trying to grow in right now. And that's why I approached her, because I'm like, wow, you speak English and you speak this language and you could take off in that country if you started making videos. And she has a huge YouTube channel with a ton of followers already. And I'm like, man, if you started sharing our products, you would totally scale your life and thousands of other people. But her mom poo-pooed it and it's just like, oh, network marketing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh man, it's such a lost opportunity, because with this business, you have the power to change the lives of thousands. In my organization, I've had 250,000 people enroll into my organization. And that just blows my mind sometimes to think about the lives that have been changed because I shared with somebody and they shared with somebody and they shared with somebody and they shared with somebody, and then look what happened. That's the power you have in this business. It's not the power you're gonna have at a 9-to-5 job working $20 an hour. I mean, maybe, but not really. No, this is a way to live a big life. So go get it, go change lives. Tag them in this video. Thanks. Hi, Christina. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks, Melissa. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.